Good morning. Um, okay, from wherever you are watching me from, there's the first time uh, I am going live by this time of the day because I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something based on what I see on my live stream. Yeah, I get a lot of silly questions and then sometimes I get disrespected, but all the same, there's a saying that always goes like this: is how you carry yourself, is how people will address you. Yeah, this is what I have been taught to believe. But these days, it has totally changed. Like it's not like that anymore. I discovered that it's no longer like that anymore. That no matter what you do, there will always be a certain people that will always wanna make issues from it. There will always be a certain people that is going to have problem with it. Okay. So sometimes in my live stream, I get disrespected. Sometimes in my live stream, the kind of comments I see is something else. Yeah, the kind of comments I see. I guess, like I told you, I'm not into all these social media things. I'm not into all the social media things. So I am still trying to find my way. Like I want to know what YouTube is all about. I want to know what YouTube is all about. So I decided to be taking it gradually. From what I see people do, I try to also imitate what they do. Yeah, I've said it countless times the day I started my live streaming. I talk about how the person that helped me with this YouTube happened to upload his own personal data instead of mine. So as a result of that, I'm scared and all those things. So when I discovered it, it took me 6 months to discover that actually I have my phone in my hands, but my details are not mine on YouTube. So sometimes I feel like at least sometimes people should try to be polite no matter what, because I don't insult people on my. If you check my videos, I don't insult anybody. I don't insult anybody. The kind of the comment on my live stream, I discovered that YouTube normally kind of like make it a kind of sometimes is a private thing that I myself get to view it. Yeah, I myself get to view it. So I don't know why. And those things are beginning to become a thing of concern to me because I don't understand why. Okay, Joseph Edward, thank you. You have always been on my live stream. I'm surprised to see you by this time. Thank you for joining. And then we have, oh God, I'm not good with names. Zeke. Okay, Zeke, thank you for joining my live stream. This is the first time I'm coming across you on my live stream, okay? So don't forget to subscribe, okay? So back to what I was saying, the disrespect it keep coming. Sometimes I get bullied for my color, for my complexion. Sometimes I get bullied. I can't speak English. Yeah, like I don't understand. Do I have to change my color? Like, do I have to change this color just to? I don't understand. Does it have any specific color that I must be to be on YouTube? Because I don't understand. I don't understand. Anytime I come to live stream, if I should start to screenshot the comments I get, oh God, it's something else. It's just something else. Yeah. It's just something else, and I'm trying to understand how all these things works, how YouTube works. I'm just trying to understand. And sometimes I get bullied for my kind of phones I use. They are like, I don't like your videos. I don't like this. I don't like that. Like, you want me to use the highest phone just because I want to create content. Oh, Ben. Okay, I'm going to call you Ben. Says good evening. Wow, by this time. Ben, thanks for joining my live stream. Please, if you don't mind, where are you commenting from? Because here now is, let me check. It is almost 2 a.m. here. Okay, thanks for joining. So, because I want to become a content creator as a beginner, must I have the most expensive phone before I have to do something? I told you guys right from the day I started my live streaming, I told you whatever I use today, I bought it with my money. Nobody buys them for me. Like, I work. If you check most of the content I do it in my working place. Yeah, I work to earn a living. When I don't have it, I don't have it. I don't go trying to make sure I get it by all means. No, I go for what I can afford. Yeah, I go for what I can afford. I don't want to live that life that I know I don't have this, and I don't take what it, or I don't have what it takes to have that. So I manage what I have. So the highest you can be is just to be supportive. Oh, good morning. How are you? Fine. Let's sleep, okay? So some of you don't even know me very well. You don't even know anything about me. You understand? It doesn't mean it gives you the room to disrespect me. I have never been insultive to anybody on my live stream. Yeah. I just do what others are doing and I post it. I do what others are doing and I post it. Yes. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me how YouTube's are being run. You can tell me. Let me know because I don't understand. We're back again, guys. I see the router is not. I don't know. It's not giving me what I want. So I want to ask, how does this YouTube, how does it run? Like, how do you do it? Let me know. Because sometimes you tell me how to run my channels, or maybe I'm not doing the right thing. Is it because I am not using that kind of phones that you want me to use? I don't understand. I clearly told you guys that I lost. I didn't lost. I was robbed. Yeah. I bought a phone like 2 months ago, and I was robbed on my way back coming from work. Yeah. And about the last 2 months, I also escaped being robbed. But my colleagues at work, they were robbed. All their belongings, their money, their possessions, like their phones, were taken. So guys, tell me how to run this channel because I don't understand. I know you may not understand what I'm saying, but if I should post the kind of comments I get for a beginners like me, oh god, it's something else. Something else. Okay. I could remember last 3 months I talked about something. I talk about um what I keep seeing on the internet that says protects our female children. And I ask myself one question: who are we protecting our female children from? Who are we protecting them from? You will discover that you are protecting your female children from the bad male ones. Sorry. The bad male ones that are not properly raised. Can you drink water? From the bad males, like I said something about parents not just focusing on their female children, also focus on your male children. Give them a proper training. They are the ones in the streets robbing people of their possession. They are the ones that the society easily use to achieve their evil motive, their negative motive. We believe that no matter how notorious a man is, he will definitely marry. But that is where the problem starts. Yeah, we all know they are going to get married, but they are the ones to become aggressive, abusive. They don't raise proper children. They don't. So you raising your female children, protecting your female children, teaching them how to be a good mother, how to be a good sister, how to be a good wife, only to end up with the wrong man. Only to end up with the wrong man. It doesn't make sense. Because most of the bully I get on my live stream are all the men. It's just one lady who doesn't like my complexion. Like it was just she was just a little bit nasty. But the most of the bully I get are these male ones. Now we now live in a society where we are afraid of them. We now live in a society where they feel that they can do whatever they want to do. Yeah. They can settle where they want to settle. They have no proper upbringing. They are easily used in the society. They are easily used. They are easily being manipulated. Most of it, I don't want to screenshot the hidden messages I get, so that you will know where I'm coming from. You will know why I'm raising this topic. Yeah. The day I was robbed and my new phone was taken away from me, a phone that was not even up to 3 months was taken away from me. The day I was robbed, there was no single girl. It was just three guys. Three guys. Why? Why is it like that? Why can't parents focus on raising their both children's? Why are they channeling their more energies to the female children? No matter how you protect a woman from the society, no matter how you protect a little girl, they will definitely end up getting married. Now the question is, who are they getting married to? That is another thing. We have so many men that were not cultured. Okay, nice to see you, Dolly. I'll call you Dolly. Thanks for commenting on my live stream, and also nice to see you, Son. I can't pronounce your name. Sowabili. Sowabili Nani. Okay, I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Thanks for joining my live stream. Thanks. So I think the high time for me. Sorry. Sorry. I think the high time we should stop that motion that says protect our female children, but we should say protect our children. If you come to my state, there's a place called. Now in this Onitsha, there are certain places in Onitsha that if you are not careful, they will take your phone, they will take your bags. Sometimes you get to see bodies of people lying. You understand what I mean? On a life, you get to see them. Hi, thanks for joining again, Shane. I looked for you yesterday. I couldn't see you. I hope you are okay. I am doing okay from United States of America. You're welcome. So you will see the bodies of peoples, and there's a place also that is known for, like, what they do is that they come out with all these private vehicles. No, not private, public vehicles. They would disguise themselves. Maybe a woman will be in the front with a baby, a man will be in the back, but they are all the same. You will not enter into the vehicle. Once you enter into the vehicle, it's like you have lost your senses. You don't know what is happening in your environment. And the next place you see yourself is unknown destination. Sometimes they began to call ransom, and when you are not able to meet up with the ransom, they sell human organs. Like, you understand what I mean? And most of the victims, most of the people that are used, let me just say 90% of it or 95% of it is the male children. They are always the targets for accomplishing how do I put it? Evils. Yeah. They are more easily used in the society. They are more easily used. So I think it's the high time We don't always, as a parents, we don't always channel our energy on protecting these female children. I think it's a high time we protect both our childrens. I don't know about other country, but if you come to my place and see what is going on, if you see the behaviors of men, you begin to ask yourself, who raised this man? Who gave birth to this man? They have no conscience. They have no limit to what they do until somebody stop them by force. That is when they stop. If you don't stop them, they don't stop. They do whatever they want to do, like they don't care. They don't care. Let the energy of parents be fixed. If I were you, let it be fixed on mostly the male. Yeah. I've seen the way they behave. I don't even know whether they have a heart. It's like they don't have a heart again. They don't have a heart. In my place, we are scared these days to be in a relationship. You can see somebody beautiful and all those things. You think they are in a multiple relationship, but they are not. So many cases of our girls going missing in the name of going to see a man, in the name of going to see his own boyfriend. So some are scared to go into a relationship. What am I saying? I'm saying that as a man, as a woman, who you marry matters. Yeah. Not everyone deserves to be the father of your children. Not everyone, there's not just any woman deserves to be the mother of your children. Because there is so much work than just giving birth. Raising the children is another thing. Yeah, it's easy to send them to school. If you can't afford the school, you can put them in the next school. But raising them, giving them a proper home training, giving them a proper home training is another thing. They are the ones in the society doing a lot of things. They are the targets of the politicians. They are the targets of the evil ones, because once you give them something and tell them to do this, they will do it, even if it means to unalive someone. They don't have conscience anymore. They don't have conscience. So many records of our girls going missing. So many records of our girls going to see their boyfriend. And you see a lot of them lying on the streets, dead. Like there was a time it was, it's all about, sorry, I don't know if this word is not used on YouTube, of ritual. Like when you look at them, you don't see their body parts are intact, but they are dead. Sometimes we hear we hear them saying that she was in a vehicle and then a man pushed her out of the vehicle, but she was already dead. There was the one I watched on the social media. A girl, I don't know how she ended up with this man. She in Asaba, she was dropped, like they pulled her down, but she's already dead. They were circling her with a kinds of red clothes and something. It looks like a movie, but it was not movie. It was not a movie. About 4 guys were circling her, doing all manner of ritual things. Guys, what I'm saying is not like something that is happening inside. People were afraid to even approach and to even stop those guys. After everything, they just enter the vehicle and zoom off. So when you look at now, you will see that the men are the ones that are mostly used to accomplish evil. They don't have conscience. They are not properly trained. It's very difficult. Yeah, I know some people will not like this my topic, but I don't care. I don't care if what I'm saying I don't have a viewers or I don't get a like. I don't care. But the day you get married and you get married to the wrong person, you will understand what I'm saying. Some of you are already married. Yeah. Training a male child is quite a difficult task. Training a male child is quite a difficult type. Like, it's a difficult task. No manner of fact, which very aggressive, very abusive, no respect, no regard at all. Whatever that comes in their head, they don't want to think properly about it before acting. They just execute it. They just do it. Why? Okay, thank you. Okay, oh, thank you. But I'm not going to stop talking. I'm not going to stop talking because I think this is the best time to come on my life. Today I will still go to work. The only time I'll be off is next tomorrow and the upper tomorrow. Yeah. So I'm not going to stop what I'm saying. So I will tell you nothing but the truth. I'm not a relationship therapist. So I'm not good in telling you do this or trying to give advice. I'm not a relationship therapist. So I don't know how to fold my words to go in line so that you can applaud me. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. But the only thing I will tell you is I think the male children needs more of a proper upbringing. Yeah. It's one thing to take a child to school. Yeah. If you cannot afford the school, you can put them in the school that you can afford. But that is not a training. You're just training them to be socialized. You're just training them to be educated. There's what we call moral value installation. It comes from parents. It comes from the parents. If you don't do this, if you don't pay attention to them, that is where the energy, the works lies. It's not just sending them to school, giving them 3 square meal. The training aspects is important. Yeah. Most of the things that is happening around our streets are just the men. Are just the men. Are just the men. Now in my place, so many girls are scared of getting married. Not because marriage is not something that they don't like, but because the way these men, some of these men behave, let me just use the word some, is something else. Is something else. Yes. Oh God, you need to see what is happening in my state. You need to see what is happening. I don't know about other country, but you need to see what is happening in our country. The rich are getting divorced. Like, you see a billionaire wife is divorcing a billionaire. You see a poor man is divorcing a. I don't see. Sometimes it's not even about divorce. Sometimes a lot of them don't get the privilege, the opportunity to be divorced. That is the fact. They don't get the opportunity to be divorced. A lot of them, their life are cut short in the process of just because of marriage. Just because of marriage. Our girls are scared of marriage. There is nothing that is moving them to get married. Even if you tell them, look at you at your age, you are not married, they don't care. They prefer to make their money, be alone, yeah, and even have children. Even some of the celebrities that are married today, that were married, are no longer married. I don't want to mention their names. Some of our own celebrities that are married are no longer married. Now you will notice that it's not because of money or they are lacking money or something. See, if you make mistake in marriage, it affects you, it affects your children. Take it or leave it. If you know that you want to get married but you're not ready to pay attention to your children, you're not ready to give your children proper home training, don't get married. Don't get married. If you know, don't get married. I said it. I'm not sorry about it. Don't get married. Because if you do, you don't have time for them. You don't give them proper home training. See, one day, the worst part of it is that those children are going to grow up. They are the problems the society face, and they are also going to be a problem to you as the parents. Yeah. Have you not seen a son beating his dad? Have you not seen a child beating up his parents? Have you not seen it? Have you not seen a parent with a child without a respect? No respect for his parents. Have you not seen it? Neither. Sorry. Have you not seen them? Children who disrespect their parents? Have you not seen it? Have you not seen children who does not even care if their mother or their father is existing in this life? They don't care, they don't want to care, they don't care. The worst punishment you can have or you can ever give to yourself is to have a children or a child that will become a problem to you. So, when making choices in marriage, you better choose the right person that you see, yes, this person is fit, and this person is what your children deserve. Give them the best mother, give them the best husband. All start with your choice, the choice that you make. I'm so sick and tired of what I see on the streets. Husband and wife fighting all the time. The killings, the hot-tempered. They don't know how to control their emotions. Like, once they're angry, the next thing they pull up something. No conscience. Like, they are ready to share the red. You know what I mean by the red? They are ready to share the red. And then there will be like, is the devil's work. No, it was not the devil's work. Just be careful of your choices. Don't be too blinded. Be careful of your choices. Be careful of your choices. There was a day I was coming back from work. I saw a boy who was asking me for little tips that I should just give him money, that he wants to buy something and eat, that he's hungry. I said, okay, no problem. But before I give you this money, can you help me to carry this to my house? I just wanted to test him. And he said, okay. He helped me to carry it. So I gave him 1,000 bucks, like I gave him 1,000 naira. I said, I intentionally gave him that money. I said, go and buy me a bag of pure water. I want to put it in my fridge. I don't know him. I don't know where he's from. If I see him, I can't recognize him. I just wanted to test him. And he bought it and still bring my change for me. I was like, I wanted to test you. Take this. Just take it. Take the change. I also added money to him. I said, take. And there are countless times that when you send the students on an error, they run away with your money. This is the way they were being raised. They are never satisfied. Yeah, they always want more. You give them something, they are not satisfied. They are not thankful. You need to train these children. If you are not ready to train your children, please don't have children. Don't even get married, unless if you want to get married, no children, no problem. You can't be giving birth to people that will be disturbing the society. You can't give birth to people that is disturbing the society. Somebody that has been on a long, stressful day at work, coming back from work to rest, getting robbed. Yeah. You are free to sleep in your house sometimes because you don't know what will happen next. If you are not ready to give these children a proper upbringing, to direct these children to the right path, to scold them when they are wrong, in my place we beat children, we beat the hell out of them, we give them punishment. If you are not ready to pay attention to these children, please don't bear children. Because sometimes it's not only you as the parents that will face the problem that comes. The society gets to pay for it as well. Yeah. And when it gets worse, the parents will be talking about divorcing because nothing seems to be working. No mutual understanding. The dad wants to go on his own, the mom wants to go on his own, leaving the children stranded and still causing problems to the society. Yeah. Go to court. A lot of divorce cases. Thousands of divorce cases. Married for 4 months, they're already divorcing. Married for 1 year, they're already divorcing. Married for 20 years, imagine 20 years, he's also divorcing. Married for 35 years, you hear divorcing. What does that mean? And they have children that are not even married, and they leave them. And then just to try to make a living, for the children to try to make a living, they join different kinds of things, committing different kind of crimes. If you know, as a man, as a woman, that you want to have a children, you want to get married and have children, please be ready. Be ready to take care of them. Be ready to train them. Be ready to give them proper upbringing. They are the one terrorizing the community. We are no longer safe. I could remember back in the times where people that are the traders that normally sells, even the retailer, when they want to go to markets to buy from the wholesaler, they usually go or sometimes buy from the manufacturer. Once it's 5, sometimes 4 a.m., vehicles are moving. Yeah, in my town. But now, sometimes you come out around 6. If the nature of your job is the job that requires you to be there 7 on a dot, so it's expected at 6:30 you're already there. You will come out waiting for vehicle to pick you, you will not see. Why? Because they are scared of coming out by that time. Their vehicles are being taken away from them. Sometimes in the process of trying to take their vehicle from them, they kill them. Yeah, I remember the day I was struggling with ulcer. I couldn't sleep. So they called my mom on the phone. Around 3 a.m., she was already taking her bath. 4 a.m., she's at the junction trying to take vehicle to come pick me up and take me to the hospital. As of 5 a.m., guys, she's already in my place. But these days it's no longer like that. If you don't have your own vehicle, for somebody maybe who is married, you're going to suffer for it. Take for example, your wife wants to give birth, and everything started maybe around that kind midnight. Who is going to drive you? No, nowhere is safe. I'm talking now, it look like as if I'm not making sense, but where you will know that I'm making sense is when you make a mistake in marriage. That will be the only thing that will humble you to the last. You will know that it's something, hey, something that it takes time to heal. It takes time to heal. And if you feel like, oh, no matter how I'm so handsome, I'm so beautiful, if this marriage did not work, I will marry another person. I have the money. Marriage will teach you that if for you to get a perfect marriage, you need to calm down. Yeah, you need to understand yourself. You need to see well to make a choice. If you don't pay attention, you will end up marrying 3 or 4 times, as a woman, as a man. And then you will be recorded. It's going to go down the record that he has been married for 4 times. She has been married for 10 times. Yeah, marriage will humble you. Marriage is not all about you getting married, but also if you know you want to have a children, if you know you want to have children, please get ready to take care of these children. Get ready to give these children proper upbringing. I keep on saying this. Countless time. Children are not competition. In my country, it's always a competition. I don't know if they have award for people that give birth to 10 children or 5 children in this hard economy. Training a one child, a very stubborn one for that matter, is hard. Talk more of when you have 4 children. If you're not ready to give these children proper upbringing, please, for the sake of the society, don't give birth. For the sake of the society. They are the ones terrorizing the societies. They are the ones that are easily manipulated. They are the ones that are using for all kinds of evil acts. They are easily controlled. I'm telling you, sometimes they do things, I don't know whether they think. The way they do like as if they don't have brain, they don't have hearts, They don't have conscience. I don't understand. I'm telling you, a woman can do something because of money, but evil acts, most of the evil acts are being done by men. Are being done by men. They don't have conscience. They don't have conscience. I'm telling you. Train your children very well. Train your children very well. Train them very well so that they don't become a notorious ones in the society. Yeah. It doesn't tell good of you as a parent. It does not. It does not. It does not. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. What I'm seeing these days, what I see these days, I just pray God help us. I just pray God help us. I just pray God help us. Everything, I don't know. I don't know if human beings have conscience again. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Why would you get married when you don't want to give your children proper upbringing? Why would you get married when you are raising notorious children? Children you can't even question where they were, where they went to. Children that you don't even know who they mingle with. Children that don't come back at home. Do we still have those children that, yeah, they go out, but they come back home? You don't know where they are. You don't know what they are doing. Why are you getting married? Why are you giving birth to children that are notorious to the society, terrorizing the society? Why? Why are we also paying for your carelessness in giving your children a proper upbringing? Why is the society facing it? Why are we also facing it with you? Why? Why? Because of your mistake, so the society will pay for it? I tell you now for free, be careful who you marry. Choose a man because this man is the perfect father figure to your children. Yeah, the children are not there now, but they will still be there. They're going to come. Choose a woman because she is the perfect person for your children. Stop raising notorious or children disturbing the societies. Why? Most of the bully I get on my live stream, male, yeah, all the male children. I'm not saying it because I hate male children. I don't hate male children. But what I'm saying is that I think the energy should not be only on the female children, like saying protect our female children. Protect all the children. Give them a proper home training. Know what your children does. Yeah. Sometimes I grew up with an old man who happens to be late. I grew up with my grandmom. The best time she talks to you, sometimes early in the morning, around 4, somebody will be tapping you like this, wake up, wake up. And you'll be like, why is she disturbing you by this time of the day? And then she will start asking you questions. Why did you do this? Where did you go? And then the next thing, she will give you a parable. We parking and no say before what I come mad. Rapackage. Well, open wire. Take it easy. Take it easy. I never knew the reason why they usually give call or wake you up by that time to give you advice. Sometimes in the midnight. Some of you can't even talk to your children. You can't. You can talk to your children. You are scared. They don't come back home. For all those why they don't come back home, where were they? Where were they? Right under your roof. They are terrorizing the state, the community, even the states. I don't know about other countries, but I will tell you, Africans, children are not competition. There is no award for having the highest children. Give your children a proper upbringing, most especially your male children. Yeah. Some of them don't know how to talk. Some of them, they are so rude when they see a woman, and yet they can't do without a woman. Yet, you understand what I mean? They date women, but they don't know how to talk to women. They're so disrespectful. I get all those things during my working day. They don't know how to talk. Yeah. My colleague was bullied. A man was talking to her, a customer was talking to her, and she was looking at the customer. She was trying to pay attention to what he was saying so that she would know how to serve him better. And because the man is already annoyed because of the price of the game, the price of the amusement park ride and all those things. It's a simple thing. Please, I cannot afford this 51,000. Why not reduce the money to 20,000? He flipped. You know what I mean by he flipped? He started vexing his anger on my colleague. You this girl, you don't know how to serve somebody. You don't know how to do this one. Rubbish girl. Is it not your mate that are getting married? Like, was it called for? Is it not your mate that are getting married? What are you doing here? I can pay your salary. How much is your salary? These are people that maybe even their sales boys and sales girls, they don't even pay them up to 50,000 to come there to make noise. And my colleague was like, "Sir, did I insult you? Why are you insulting me, sir?" And the man was like, "Get out." Why? Okay, imagine such a man. Then calculate what the wife is facing or something. Imagine what the wife is facing. A man that does not know how to talk to people in public. Don't come here to tell me he respects his wife. Oh. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You cannot be rude outside and tell me that you love your wife or you know how to talk to your wife. It's a lie. I don't believe that. I don't. I don't have problem with male children. But where I have a problem is the lack of proper upbringing is becoming too alarming. Yeah. And I think they should be like, it's not only just saying for better for worse in sickness and in this. I think they should be like, you guys are not going to separate because of these children. You are divorcing and you are leaving your children to be terrorizing the society. No, 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 no. It can't be done. Who are you leaving your kids for? You'll be like, okay, go to your daddy. This month, go to your daddy. Go. Bad upbringing. I told you I am not a relationship therapist. So the way I speak or whatever I say, it may not go as well. Like it might not be in line for you to applaud me and say, wow, you're so intelligent. No, it may not go that way. It may not be the way you want it to be in a line so that you applaud me. Yo, she's so intelligent. She need an award. No, I am telling you, I don't know how to put it. I'm not a relationship therapist, but at least I have ears, I have eyes, I observe, I see things. If you are not ready to train these children, please stop bringing these children to the world to terrorize the society. We have suffered a lot because of your mistakes. We have suffered. We have suffered a lot. Sometimes I see single mothers self doing well, raising their children all by themselves, training them well. 80% of them are doing well. You, that is, you have a wife, you have a husband, you are not paying attention to your children. Don't care what they do. What kind of a father are you? What kind of a mother are you? See where it starts. Some people don't know. You know, I told you I was once a teacher. Yeah. I started handling the crèche. From the crèche, I handled the pre-nursery. From the pre-nursery, after my TP, that is teaching practice, I started handling the higher ones before I got those government work. Your child come back soon. Now there's a book in your child's bag, the book that you bought for him, the pencil or the pen or whatever, the eraser that you have bought for your child. Now your child is coming back home with the belongings, with some possession that is not his or her own. And you don't even care, you remove your eyes. You're a bad mother. Okay, let me just put it that way. You're a bad mother. You're not worthy to become a mother. That is where it starts. Taking something that is not his own, something that clearly that when he left to school, there was no such thing in his bag. When they come back, check their bags. This is where it starts. You begin to see things that are not their own. Ask them questions. Who owns this? Oh, mommy, I pick it from school. Is it yours? No. I saw it in my class. Why didn't you give it to your teacher? This is where it starts. But because of lack of your attention, you don't pay attention. You begin to pick things. And you are neglecting those little things. Tomorrow they start picking people's things. Start taking people's things. The next day, they are already taking people's things on a, you understand, like this again. This is where it starts. You don't get to ask them questions. You don't get to monitor them. You need to monitor them. During my own time, when I was with my auntie, yeah, I happened to live with a lot of people. Grandma, grandpa, and then my auntie. When her kids are playing all alone, if it gets quiet, everywhere is too quiet, she will be like, she'll call my native name, go in and check. I'm not hearing their voice, go and check. Showing you this is a woman that pays attention. And when it's quiet, always check on them. When you check on them, they're doing something else. They're doing something else. Pay attention to their behaviors. When you notice any kind of strange behavior, ask them questions. Where did you learn this from? Who taught you this? Yeah. It's not bad to tell them to stay away from this person. Yeah. Take it or leave it. It's not bad. Don't neglect what they do. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because 80% or 95% of the things that is going on in this world, in the society, in the community, in the states. The negative and the evil are that is, how do I put it? How do I put this language? The victim are always the men. They use the men to achieve the negative things they want because no proper direction. These days it's hard for the men to say no, I can't do it. They have the mentality that they are man, and no matter how bad they are, they must settle down. No problem, you will settle down. Know that. I've seen a man without legs, without hand, they get married. They will settle down. Now, raising the kids is where the problem lies. If you don't raise your kids very well, there will be a problem to you. There will be a pain, P-A-I-N, to you. And where it gets me pissed off, where it gets me annoyed is that we, the society, will face it. Yeah, we'll face it. In Onitsha, there's a place called in Onitsha. Once they get you, once they caught you stealing, you will like bill it, let it be 1 naira, 2 naira. They're going to beat you and they're going to burn you alive. Nobody will save you unless the grace of God found you. Maybe the police was parading and they were able to rescue you and put you in prison or jail. That is the only way you're going to go free. If not, they're going to burn you and they will video you and send to the social medias. They don't have mercy for somebody that takes people's things. No matter little what it is. No matter what little. Once they shout, ole, ole, onyohi, onyohi. Do you know what it means? Thief, thief, tifo, tifo. They will kill you. Like they will burn the person alive. And most of the victims, I've watched countless videos of them burning people alive. Most of the victims are the male children. If you come to my state, it's not like my state is bad. My state is not even bad to compare to Benin. There's a place called Benin. It's not bad. A lot of mothers were crying. You know why? There was a lot of killings. You know all these things, all these courts and all those things. They were killing themselves in random numbers. It's still going on. Sometimes it cools down and then it starts again. A lot of dead bodies of young guys. So guys, I'm so sorry. I'm dealing with a lot of network. The network is too bad. It's too poor. So I wasn't able to finish what I was saying before. I was interrupted. The network was too bad, so I wasn't able to conclude what I was saying. Okay. And also, I noticed my battery is down, so I have to sit like this so that I can be able to charge as well. Yeah, it's connected, so it's charging. So back to what I was saying, we lost a lot of young guys in my town. Mothers were crying. Yeah, and our girls were shouting, "Stop killing yourself! Stop killing yourself! When you kill yourself, like, who is going to marry us?" There was something I noticed. There were some mothers in my place that were so proud of who their child is, that they know that their child is not it at all. Now they use the children as a threat. When you have issue with them, they'll be like, "Ha, better ask well about my child, oh." They will deal with you like it's not something they are proud of. Like, you know that your child is into all kinds of acts because he now brings something for you, he gives you money, and then you don't want to care again. The day you will cry for that child, the day you are going to weep for that child, nobody will comfort you. Nobody will comfort you. But one thing I can tell you, I'm not a relationship therapist, but one thing I will tell you, nothing but the truth, is that don't make mistake in marriage. Don't marry someone who will be the right person for your children. Raising children is not all about sending them to school. Yeah, even in that school, when they are not properly raised, I don't know how to say this, it becomes useless. It becomes useless. You as a man, as a woman, you have already made mistake in marriage or something. My best advice to you is, if you have made mistake in marriage and you are no longer together again, you guys have separated, you have divorced, I beg you, in the name of God, don't be in a haste. Don't be in a haste to be in a relationship again. Don't be in a haste. Relationship is something that when you don't pay attention to, or let me just say, marriage is something that when you don't pay attention to, you are bound to repeat the same mistake again over and over. Yeah, you will repeat the same mistake over and over. You will repeat it. And then when you repeat it, people are not going to see it as, okay, it's a mistake in marriage or in relationship. They will definitely see it as in, don't be in a haste. I will tell you this for free. I don't know if someone has told you this, but never be in a haste. The best way to if you are that have made mistake, the best thing you could do for yourself is be patient, work on yourself, try to heal. Okay. This morning, yesterday I was doing my live stream, there was no interruption, no much interruption on my live stream yesterday. I was literally begging people to comment. Like I was telling them to leave their comments yesterday. And now I'm saying something that I think is okay. Something that I know that is at least, I don't know. To some people I may not be making sense, but to some people I'm making sense. And now I get to be interrupted by networks and all those things. Okay? All the same, I will keep saying what I'm saying before I end my live stream so that I can be able to sleep and still go back to work. I don't know why I'm getting interrupted by network and then my phone. I don't understand. I'll keep managing it till I'm able to buy another one. And please let me finish what I have at hand at the moment before talking about phone. I said if you have made mistake in marriage, don't be in a haste to jump into another one. What heals you from a broken relationship, a broken marriage, is not when you jump into the next one. What heals you is for you to settle down, work on yourself, heal from what has hurt you. Yeah. I'm still saying what I'm saying. I'm saying this because you need proper healing so that you can be able to make a right choice in marriage. Please stop bringing notorious children into this or life to terrorize us. Because of the children you give birth to, we are scared that we can't pass a certain road. You're sorry, your child is known to be people that snatch people's purse, people's belongings. Don't have that kind of a child that the community gets to be praying for, waiting for his downfall, waiting for the day he goes down. Somebody's 9 good months. Do you know what it means to be in labor or something? We need to raise up a child that will grow up to become. See, I beg you, marry for the sake of your children. Marry for the sake of your children. The best gift you can give to those children is to give them the right father, the right mother. Yeah. For proper upbringing. For proper upbringing. We are no longer saved. Why? Why is it? Why are the male children mostly the one they are using to accomplish so many negative things? Why is it that way? Why? You need to have a man, a woman that will give your children proper upbringing. I said it here. Proper upbringing is not when you send them to school. Yes, I know that sending them to school matters, but we are talking about instilling. STILLING. Instilling moral values in them. I'm telling you the truth. Stop bringing out male children that gets to do the girls GAP. Am I right? No, 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 not GAP. RAP. E. Yeah. One funny thing is that this period, if you don't pay attention to who you are getting married to, one is that it's going to, when the fire begins to burn, it's going to start from your house before coming out. Like it's going to start from the inside. If as a woman you made the wrong choice of marrying the wrong man, it's going to abuse your children. Think about all kinds of abuse. Don't act like this is your first time of hearing that a father abused his own children. Don't act like this is your first time. Now, that father was once a child that was given birth before he become a grown-up man to get married. Pay attention. Pay attention. When it comes to marriage, pay attention. Because if you don't pay attention, you can't pay attention to your children. One day you will sit down and you will hear the society praying for your own child, the child that you gave birth to be killed because he is busy terrorizing the community. Yeah. Pay attention. Children are not competition. If you have two children, in Africans, when a woman gives birth to female children, it's considered as if she has not even given birth. Because Africans have that mentality. I don't know whether if it's all the Africans, but especially my own states, they have that mentality that yes, until you give birth to a male child, you have given birth to an heir. You have given birth to an heir to take the possession of the father, to continue the father's legacy. And when you check the father's legacy, the father does not even have his own house. The house that is his own now is what the house his great grandfather has. He has no property. So what heir is the child taking over? And then a woman in the process of trying to have a male child end up giving birth to 6 children. Maybe the last one becomes a male child. And sometimes a woman gives birth to only male. She's not satisfied. She doesn't know that, okay, let me raise this male child. One day he's going to get married. I'm going to have a daughter-in-law and I will take her as my own child, as the female child I've been looking for. They don't have that mentality. They bring out children to the world without a proper training, without a proper upbringing, and these children grow up to be terrorizing us. Oh God, we are tired. We are tired. We are tired. Pay attention to who you choose to become the mother of your children. Pay attention to who you choose to become the father of your children, so that they can be proper upbringing when it comes to your children. And then when you notice as a man that, or as a woman, that the environment you are is not helping your children, like you are really doing your best to give these children a proper upbringing, but the environment they are is not something you guys have to cope with, like at least you change environment, you change location, you relocate. Pay the price of training your children. Everything in this life has a price. Yeah. You need to pay attention to them. You need to monitor them. If as a parent you cannot even ask your own child a question, you have failed. Yeah, you have failed. You already failed. And it will take only the grace of God to help you. You're failed. Like you cannot question your child. Your grown-up child is no longer afraid of sleeping outside. Oh, yeah, for somebody like me, I don't have a siblings. Yeah. If I have never told you, I will tell you today. I don't have a siblings. Like, I don't have a sister. I don't have a brother. I am the only one. And my mother is not struggling to have um maybe adopting a male child to add to me. No. I am the only one. Yet I was not pampered. Mm-mm. I was never pampered. During my time of my high school, do you know where they put me? They put me in the missionary schools. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Missionary school. I don't get to bet hot water during the Hamatan. We bet cold water. Then there was no bedroom for us to bet. We bring the water downstairs. We fetch water in the evening. Once the bell rang for all these Catholic morning mass, something like that, all this morning mass or something. Once it rang in the morning around 4 o'clock, you're awake. You carry your things, you go downstairs under a big tree. The breeze will be blowing and all those things. You're betting with cold water. The food they give us is like poison. Sometimes you don't feel like eating it. You drink only tea and biscuits. That is the school they put me. They don't care. They put me there. Every time, morning mass, station of the cross, I join, I participate, and all those things. They don't pet me. The only time they pet me is during the visiting day, the parents visiting day. They'll just show up, prepare good food and bring for me, and I will share with my friends. That is all. And then give me little money to hold. That money is not for me to be buying things. It just maybe if I want to buy all these textbooks or something. That is it. I'm telling you, they never pampered me. Kept me with an old woman, sending me to the market, asking me to cook. Then I don't even know how to. I don't. She will be there, cook. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sometimes the food is so salty. Sometimes the food is so watery. They are teaching me, like they were giving me a hard training. I don't get to go out. My friends come to visit me. And it has been a part of me now that going out is something else. During my off day, I don't even know where to go. Like I just sit and watch movies, sleep, wake up, come to social media. That is all. I don't even know where to go. Because they don't allow me to go. They don't allow me to go. Once I started making my hair, they say no, 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 cut it, cut it. I was on low cut throughout my secondary school. Why? I don't know why they were giving me such training. Like, oh God. Finally, it was the time to use a cell phone. They refused. That I'm not getting a cell phone. They gave me cell phone. I think that was in my SS1. It was not even Android. It was just all this button phone. They felt like, no, you are not supposed to have this phone. They collected it back. And I was crying that day. They said, no, they can't give me. Go back to the hostel. And then during the SS3, as we're about to write, there's what we call WAEC. That is the West African Examination Council. You understand? That was when they decided to give me a button phone. A button phone. It's not even a phone that is why during my secondary school there is no picture of me in my secondary school. Like I don't have pictures in my secondary school because I don't even have a phone to snap. This is the training they decided to give me. I'm not saying you should train your children that way, but what I'm saying is that if you know that you are ready to get married, please also get ready to give your children proper upbringing. That is where my point lies. Most of the bully comments I get are always from the male ones. They insult me for no good reason. I don't know why. And then the things that is happening around in my community, the male ones are mostly what they use to do this evil acts. If you don't train your children properly, if you don't train your children properly, when the fire start burning, it's going to burn starting from your house to outside. I know you're not going to like what I'm saying. Some of you don't like what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't care. The only thing that will humble you is marriage. If you enter the wrong marriage, oh God, maybe you understand. You understand. You better pay attention. Pay attention. At least for the sake of the society, pay attention to these children that you are giving birth to. For this, if you don't want to pay attention to it, for the sake of the society, please do. Please do. The street is no longer safe. It's no longer safe not because of wild animal, but because of humans. It's no longer safe. We can't walk. We come back from work. We don't feel safe anymore. Please, I beg you, pay attention to them. Okay? Any day I remember, the day I just remember that what happened to my phone. Phone I've not even used for 2 good months. I've never seen the guy that took that phone. There were four. I was not the only one they collected the items from. The boldness. They were not even covering their face. Give me that phone. And the other woman was like, no, 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 no. I want to do this one. Please, please, please. They gave her a hot slap in my presence. Oh, God. And then they were trying, as if they're trying to bring out, other side. Trying to bring out something. I already saw what is happening. So when they came to me, I quietly give them, I don't want anybody that will slap me. At least, phone is not my life. I can get phone tomorrow. Even if I know I can get phone tomorrow, even if it's maybe just tomorrow, I mean, it's not maybe like the next day. Tomorrow can be next year. But at least it's not my life. They should take it. When they take this phone, do you know what they do? They don't use it. They go to with all those guys that sell phones. A phone you bought for maybe like 200,000. They go to all these guys and sell it for only 50,000. And those guys will take it, will package it as a new phone and sell to people that wants to buy phone. This is what they do. These are somebody's 9 months. The only thing that comes to their head is they don't want to work for anything. Is to be in the streets, terrorizing people, collecting their possession. This is all they want to do. They have mothers, they have fathers. Some parents don't even know what their children does for a living. You are a failed. In fact, if I were to be God, I will punish you. I will punish you. You know why I'm going to punish you? If I were to be God, I will punish you because you are causing problem to society. You gave birth to problem to the society. I will punish you for that. But unfortunately, I'm not God. I'm not God. I'm not God. But the only thing I would tell you, please, before you get married, choose or make the right choice for your children. If you know how much the partner you choose, how it affects your children, the future, you will know. There are some children that grew up in a abusive home, a home that has nothing to write about, and they still were able to, they decide to be useful. Yes, I know about that one. But at least as a parent, play a role. Now, there was this story I heard. I don't know if you have heard the story. Those of you from outside might know the story. There's this group of singers that I love so much. Oh God. There's this group of people that I love so much. They are called Linkin Park, something like that. Linkin Park, you should know. There's this, I think you should be the leader or something. He's always the one doing the singing. Chester, something like Chester, Chester, yeah, if I'm correct. Now, as of back of 2013, I love their music. I listen to their music. Yeah, there's one they sang, Final Masquerades, Numb, Somewhere I Belong. I know most of their song. Like if it's playing, I can sing them. So I love the song. I don't know what attracted me to their song. Not until I begin to hear the story behind the guy. I don't know if it's their leader, Chester. It happens that Chester was, from what I heard, allegedly, not sure because I am not from there. I don't know, but from what I heard, they said he was assaulted by his dad. Yeah, he was assaulted by his dad. You know what I mean by SA, you understand, by his dad. You can imagine the trauma. It's a memory that can never be wiped out from the head of that child. As he's growing up, I'm telling you nothing but the truth. So, from what I saw, they said he has been using his music to cheer people up. People listen to his music, people are so excited, but he couldn't save himself. They said he committed suicide or something. Though I'm not sure, those of you that know this guy I'm talking about should help me out. And I asked myself, what could lead to somebody who was famous, somebody so famous as a musician, to commit suicide? Were they in lack of money or something? If you watch, it took them years to build back Linkin Park. It took them years. And then they got this lady called Emily somebody, yeah. But even at that, Chester, you know that Chester is missing. I asked myself one question. Why would somebody that is so successful, somebody that is doing well in music, what could be the problem? Could it be that he couldn't pay up debts, or they were not making much money, or something? Until I begin to discover the story of his child upbringing. Hi. O'Neill from Jamaica, I still remember you. Thanks for joining. Until I got to the details. See, no matter how he sings, when he remembered the terrible upbringing, the terrible things he saw from his biological father or mother, is always gonna affect. And those memories doesn't wipe away. I'm telling you, if you see those people that was, SA by their parents and still living today like nothing happened, it take it take grace. It doesn't mean they don't remember what happened. Chester couldn't take it. The thoughts and everything. And that is why I'm still saying it. And I'll keep saying it. It's not making sense. Please mind who you choose. As the father of your children, mind who you choose as the mother of your children. Mm. If you choose the wrong person, it affects your children. And when it affects your children, it affects the society. Because when they start misbehaving, they bring it out to the society, and the society gets to deal with whatever they are displaying. That is the truth, but you don't know. You don't know. So if you know that you are not ready to give your children proper upbringing, please, I beg you, in the name of God, stop bringing children that are notorious to be terrorizing the society. We are tired of it. We are tired of it. Let your children not be among the children that the society are praying for his or her life to end, because they are so bad, like they are so evil in the society. Okay? It's very bad. You understand what I mean, guys? I beg you. I repeat, I know that mistakes are bound to happen. A lot of people are make mistake in marriage, in relationship, and I told you the solution. When you are married and you realize you have made mistake in marriage or in a relationship, guys, this mosquito flying around. If you have made that mistake in marriage or relationship, don't be in a haste to jump into another one. If you have resolved your marriage in the courts or something, if you have resolved it, don't be in a haste. This thing is disturbing me. Don't be in a haste to jump into another marriage. Take time to heal and make the right choice. Okay? Because who you choose affects your children. Yeah. Who you choose as a partner affects your children. And when it affects your children, it affects the society. The society becomes a part of your mistake as well. So that is what I'm saying, nothing more. Yeah, nothing more. Yeah, O'Neill, I'm at home. Actually, they decided to give us light today. Even at that, I'm still dealing with mosquito bites and all those things. I'm at home. So, for now, I will end my voice here. I'm not a relationship therapist, but because of what I see that is happening, I said, let me speak up. I don't know how to paint words, like I don't know how to put it in line so that it becomes so sweet. And so that you can upload me. I don't know how to do it. Forgive me. I don't know how to do it. Hmm? I don't know how to do it. But what I'm saying is, don't make mistake in marriage. If you make a mistake in marriage, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect your children. It's going to affect the society. Okay? So please, if you're not ready to train your children, what was the word I used again? I say, if you're not ready to instill, still. The still I mean is STLLING. If you're not ready to instill moral value in those children, please don't have children. I'm tired of my possession being robbed. I'm scared. I don't know what will happen when I close from work. If I'm going to be robbed of my phone again the way I was robbed. Well, what is going to happen? I don't know. Are they going to collect my ATM card and be like, give us the pin? Yeah, we see a lot of things like that. Give us the pin. And they start withdrawing the money. Maybe it's the salary that you were paid. Salary that is not even anything, that you're just like managing to save so that you can be able to afford something for yourself. They will collect it. And the victims, the people that are always into this act, is the male children. Is the male. No proper upbringing. What is wrong with you guys? Like, if you cannot talk to your own children, you are a failure. You are failed as a parent. Like it now comes to the fact that your children cannot listen to you. You have failed. You have to know the means of talking to them so that they will listen to you. Oh, Anthony. Anthony, you're welcome. Says good night. Oh, okay. Here is AM. Nice to see you. Give your children proper home bringing. I'm telling you, if by shouting at them they are not listening, learn how to call them and sit them down and talk to them. Find a way to talk to them that they will listen to you and abide and obey what you say. And what makes you a parent. We are tired of what we see in the society today. We are just tired. Women are scared of going to market on times to buy from the producers and the manufacturer, to sell to all these little things they do in the streets. They are scared. Before I said it earlier, before they normally go to work, oh God. They normally go to the market maybe around that time, 4 a.m. But now, vehicles, you can't get vehicles even 6 a.m. You know that the day has break. You can't. Sometimes it has to be 7, 8. Yeah. Because they complain of their vehicles being taken away. Sometimes they unalive them just to take away their vehicle. And who are those people committing this act? Who are those people doing this acts? They are all MALE, males. And they have mothers, they have, of course, they didn't just fall down from heaven. They gave birth to them. Please, we are tired. We are tired. You can see the way I'm sitting. I'm not sitting comfortable. Like I'm not sitting comfortable because I'm charging my phone here. I'm charging my phone. After the live stream, I will leave it to properly charge. Okay. think it has stopped. Okay, Ismail, please.